Hello everyone, welcome to Homeschool Autism Life. My name is Jamie, and today I am so thrilled. This is a day that I have been waiting for months and months and months. It is one of those things, if you've been around my channel for a bit, you've seen me kind of talk about my desperate need to organize. Desperate need to organize. And it's been like grating at me and making me crazy. And unfortunately, I knew just the amount of work or the level of work, I was never going to be able to do it while I was still homeschooling. So this summer has been the time where I'm like, I am making this room more intentionally a homeschool room. It is a room that needs, that has lots of purposes for our small group, for our dining room, my studio, my art studio for things like painting and my easels and all of that kind of stuff. And it is all housed in this room, which, yeah, all by itself is crazy. And then you add in, this was our first year of homeschooling all three of my children, and how Gather Round program works is you can do it every 4 years. So there's a lot of books that I want to hang on to do or use later. And so that has been the biggest challenge, is as I accumulate more stuff, I need to organize it better. So the day has come. A previous video, I'm not sure if it'll be the next or the one previous to this video, I shared about turning our rug into something beautiful. I hope you enjoyed that. If not, I'll leave it down below. I spent the last 2 days just painting this room. I hadn't painted it since my son was a year old or less than a year old. So I am so excited with just the walls. And now I am taking and tackling the organization of this room. Now, I will probably do this video or in 2 parts, and share, a tour of the finished product, but I thought I would just share just how bad it has gotten. So I'm gonna pull everything out and I will show you the pile of stuff I need to organize in a second. All right, my friends, so this is what it looks like when everything is taken out of all of my hidey holes, all of the places that I think everything is, and I'm just at this point trying to place them together. But I don't know if I'm actually embarrassed by the amount of stuff. Like I said, this room has so many different purposes, and so I don't feel like I should be embarrassed so much as it gets really overwhelming right now, because there's just so much of it and I need to organize it so that it works. So let me just show you the accumulation of years of being an artist, years of being crafty, and several years of homeschooling my son, and then just 1 year of accumulating stuff. Now, like I said, for some people, they might be like, oh my goodness, that's way too much stuff. And I have embraced that I am the way I am. But I do, like I said, need to organize. So let me just spin you around a little bit. So table looks like that most of the time, maybe a little less stuff on it. But it's one of those things where this is where we work, this is where we do, and I'm still going through some of the stuff, like finishing off the end of the year and wrapping it up. And so I still have some of that, but then I also had to organize. So some of all of my Darian's puzzles, all of my books that I collect and grab things out of every once in a while. Again, some more Darian books and stuff like that. And then over here is the kids' baby books that I still have to do. And then all of the curriculum. So those are Gather Round teacher units that I've printed off and want to keep. There's some science, there's some puzzles, more school supply stuff. There's more stuff down here that I need to organize and deal with. In this thing, let's see, this is their summer books. So I didn't take that out because I was like, yeah, they're going to be using them. These are the books for this coming school year. Again, I'm not sure if it's going to stay in this case or if I'm going to get a different box, but I really want to use this as the primary place where all of my homeschool stuff goes. Over on my desk, I've got my CD collection because, yeah, I'm old and like CDs better than the other. These and some down here are all the books that we used last year that I want to keep because one day we will go through this again. Over here is a curriculum that we are going to be doing this coming couple of months, and so mommy wants it out and available so that I can look at it, and I just refer to myself as mommy. Oh my goodness. Mommy. You got it. Yay! And then this I want primarily to be all of my stuff, and I'm hoping that it'll work. So that's why there's some things that are still in there. Oh, did you get it? Thank you. Oh, it is a box. It's a perfect box. Not sure for what, but not for me. So that is my teacher tool kit that I made. In the drawer here is all of my paint. And then down here is some writing stuff. My big giant thesaurus, some yarn, gift wrapping stuff. Like, there's just some things that I need to deal with and figure out if I want to keep there or if it's going to work better somewhere else. I'm not sure, but that's what I have in there. In that little case right there, or this octagon thing, I have all of the paint inspiration stuff. I've got magazines and all sorts of things that I want to keep in there that I don't need to sort out because I've already done that. So my sewing machine, my easels, and then in these two dressers, so this is Darian's papers and my receipt drawer and the hole punch, and then this is stuff for me as well. So I'm just trying to figure it out, but these are both empty now. And again, I have a bunch of stuff. This is just out because my children want to go kiting and the string on them is driving me crazy and I haven't gotten to finishing. So it's all out, not for any point of purpose to make it look beautiful, but because I need to finish that. And so you saw some of this stuff up top. And now I'm just going to say mommy's stuff that I need to deal with that has to do with school, laminator, the base 10 stuff. This is all Christmas stuff, so I want to keep that out, and then coloring books, and then containers that I can use for different things that I want to maintain just in case. And then, yeah, we've got our records and our record player and whatever, but down here is where I've started collecting some of the craft supplies for the kids. And so I want to organize all of that. And then last but not least, this is the other curio cupboard, whatever you would call it, that I have that I need to organize and figure out what I want to put in it. Literally, it's not the most, it's not the most effective cupboard that could hold things, but it's pretty and it fits there nicely. So we're going to see what works. But again, this is the process. This is the part where you can go, oh my goodness, and give up really, really, really fast. But I don't want to do that. I'm going to persevere, and I will show you as I get things organized. As soon as he calls you, I'll say, Darian, Daddy's on the phone. Right, making progress, getting all sweaty and unbeautiful, but that's okay. Again, having to like rearrange things because some things fit someplace. I have got a lot of writing stuff that I have to go through, research and stuff like that that I've done ages and ages ago before I had children and had time on my hands to do that kind of stuff, but that's okay. It's all in one spot instead of in several different spots, and so I'm excited about that. Like I said, baby books and stuff didn't fit in the box, but at the same time I'm like, that's the place for it because I'm not going to be doing that for the foreseeable future. I always joke about when you have kids and you start with your first one, you're so excited and you have all of these plans and you do things and you go, okay, I've got hundreds of pictures of my first child, my little boy. And then as your children get a little older or you have more children, then the pictures become less and the projects become less. And so right now they're put away and hopefully I can salvage stuff out of what they've already gone through. But I kind of laugh about that. I don't know if you guys are like that or if you just give up and throw it away, but I can't. I'm just one of those people who can't. So we'll keep going. What do I need this for? The things that you find like in your like midst of your unpacking. It's crazy. So does anyone else have those things that they can't let go of their childhood? Not in a weird way. When I say that, I mean, I lost my mom when I was 16 years old, and so I struggle with letting go of things that remind me of her, even if I don't really look at it very often. Things that she's made, her skipping rope, things that are just so weird that I won't use. But it's so funny how no matter how old I get, I still hang on to them as though they're special heirlooms. That's Mr. Darian playing the piano. It's just so funny how like as old as I get, I'm like, yeah, nope, that stays. Tell me if I'm not the only one, please. I'm doing a lot of just standing around thinking. What do I do? Where do I put it? Where is it going to go? So I might end this video here, guys. Check out next week. I will do a full show and tell of where I put everything, how I organized it. Yeah, the process is long and arduous, but it is well worth it, and I really am excited at how it's going. Yeah, Buck. And lots of interruptions, right, Monk?
Mommy,
what? What is it? Orange pumpkin?
Orange tree.
Yeah, that's what my day has looked like, and I am really excited at how it's going. So I hope this has been motivating for you to pull out your stuff. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, maybe not, but your mess can't be worse than mine. And I just hope that it's inspired you to tackle some of these projects that you've been wanting to do. Even if it takes you days, it's so well worth it when it's done. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe so you can check out the finished product, because right now it is far from finished. But thanks for taking the time to watch the channel, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.